What's good, YouTube? So basically, got a match here for you guys today before I go ahead and get on a plane tomorrow to go to San Antonio, and I have a bunch of stuff already scheduled to upload while I'm gone, so you guys will have content while I'm gone, which is great. I know you guys really want that content while I'm gone. But as for the battle, as you can see, I'm actually facing a mono team. My opponent was using a mono flying team, and I just brought whatever. As you can see, Galvantula is to my advantage since it's a mono flying team. It's all good. But let's go ahead and get the match started. I'm facing Liam, and yeah. So he leads off with Aerodactyl. I lead off with Galvantula. I go into my Espeon just in case he wanted to set up the Stealth Rocks pretty fast. And he goes for the taunt. I don't know, expecting me to switch out or something. Not really sure. But my Espeon just bounces that taunt back, which means no Stealth Rocks for him, probably, because, yeah, I'm not really too afraid of this Aerodactyl. He is going to switch out Aerodactyl in case he wants to set up the Stealth Rocks later. I go for the Psyshock on this one, because I figured it might do more damage since it's that stab, and Aerodactyl doesn't really have a good defense either. And then, since I can set up all day, every day, I go for a Calm Mind, and he goes for the Rain Dance. That's really not going to matter much because, well, he's gone. So, bye. See ya later. So, now he's going to bring in Tornadus, and I am going to go ahead and switch out into Jirachi, and he goes for the Hurricane, and guess what? He gets the first turn Confusion. Right, okay, well, whatever. But judging from that damage, it's probably safe to bet that it's a, pretty much a Specs Tornadus. And I, of course, hit myself in the first turn of Confusion. Yay for me. Well, I am going to switch into my Espeon again, as he goes for the Toxic. I guess he expected me to switch into something else. I'm not really sure why he went for the Toxic. But, yeah, so I just bounced back the Toxic onto a Staller, which is great for me. He is going to bring in his Dragonite now, which this thing kind of scared me. But it does say Night and Rain, so I'm thinking maybe it's a, basically a specially based Dragonite that abuses Rain. And he goes for the Hurricane, pretty much showing that he is a specially based Dragonite that abuses Rain. With that Life Orb, that does a lot of damage to me. But the good thing is, I have Crocodile, but of course, when you know it, I'd miss that Stone Edge. That kind of ruins my Moxie Boost sweep right there, so yeah, didn't even get a starter sweep. That's pretty sad. Oh well. So I decided to bring in my Galvantula, because it is the best bet, and I go for the Thunder because I knew Thunder would KO Dragonite at that range. And since I am spec'd, I can pretty much Rage Thunder on everything since Lightning Rod Zapdos isn't released. But guess what? He's carrying a Lightning Rod Zapdos regardless of it not being released, and he's carrying the Heat Wave. Okay, first of all, carrying the Lightning Rod Zapdos, why would you do that? It's not released. Second of all, Heat Wave is illegal with Lightning Rod Zapdos. But it's all okay, I don't care. So I bring in my Kyurem. It is a Scarf Kyurem. And wouldn't you believe that I missed the first Blizzard, but I nailed that second one. So that's pretty great. And yeah, thumbs up for Kyurem. You know, Black and White 2 just got released in Japan, and a lot of people probably have the ROMs. I know I do. So he is going to bring in his Tornadus, and I'm like, oh, that's kind of scary. So I kind of figure he's going to go for the Hammer Arm, which is Spec Tornadus with Hammer Arm. Not really seeing how that's useful. But I figured, you know, probably going for the Hammer Arm. And this is my Water Spout Jellicent. My Specs Jellicent, I should say. And I'm not really sure why I didn't go for Water Spout. That would have been a better move, but I guess I have no idea what I was trying to guess. I went for the Surf instead. I'm sure at the time it seemed very brilliant. So I decided to bring in Jirachi, since Jirachi, you know, more or less kind of walls this Mandibuzz, and I go for the Iron Head since Body Slime would be pointless because it's poisoned and it can't get paralyzed because it is poisoned. So, yeah. Anyway, he is pretty much going to die to the second Iron Head, which is fabulous for me. Jirachi is just insanely annoying. to opponents and to myself whenever I face a Jirachi. So I figured, you know, using a Jirachi would be a pretty good idea. He goes for the Hurricane, and wow, gets that crit. That really knocks my survivability down, and wouldn't you know it, of course, I get confused again. Yippee for me. Gotta love that confusion. So he is gonna go for that Hurricane. And guess what? I am gonna lose my Jirachi. So right here I was like, oh, this is kinda scary. But you know what? I got Specs Jellicent, and I can just Ice Beam all day, every day. And he misses with that Hurricane, which is so fabulous for me. Fabulous indeed. But he does survive one Specs Ice Beam, rather disappointing. But it's all good because I can survive a Hurricane and fire off my own Ice Beam, which is great. Gotta love it. And now he is going to bring in his Dragonite. But guess what? Dragonite can't really do anything. He goes for the Roost, not really sure why. He probably should have just gone for the Hurricane to get some damage off. He might have actually killed me if he did that, but he doesn't, so this Specs Ice Beam is just going to wreck this Dragonite like none other. And I am going to win, so yeah, that's pretty great for me. Hope you guys did enjoy the battle, and I hope you guys, you know, leave lots of likes and comments for me to look upon while I'm gone to San Antonio for a competition in microeconomics. I know you guys probably don't really care why I'm going to San Antonio. You just know that I'm going, so yeah. Hope you guys do enjoy it. Since I got a pretty hefty amount of time, I'll go ahead and, you know, leave a comment question. So the comment question today is, what is your favorite choice item? I know some people like Choice Scarf and some people like Choice Specs and some people like Choice Band, but I want to know your favorite choice item and why it is your favorite choice item. I want to know the reasons because, you know, some people could look at the comments on this video and get some helpful hints of what choice item they should choose. Like maybe they should choose Choice Scarf because it works either way or something like that. I don't know. Like I said, leave your favorite choice item in the comments, and yeah, like I said, leave me lots of likes and comments on my next videos coming up. I unfortunately don't have comment questions on them because I didn't do most of them. I did do 2 of them though, so actually I haven't done them yet, but they'll be done before I leave and scheduled. So I'll go ahead and try and leave comment questions on those. No promises, but I'll do my best. So that's going to be all. So comment, like, and sub if you haven't subbed already. And yeah, see you guys when I come back.